This is the Jeff Kai's Auto Sports Desk.
Welcome back and welcome in. I'm Zach Grady, and this is the Sports Desk. It was an early morning for some of the game's biggest names at the 124th U.S. Open. First round co-leader Rory McIlroy, one of the first groups out, as well as the world's #1 golfer Scottie Scheffler. PGA Championship winner Xander Schauffele also out this morning. Second round at Pinehurst, #2 Rory. 4 under this point on 12. This for birdie, and to put him back tied for the lead. Just a couple more rolls. Rory finished the day with a 72. He's 3 under headed into the weekend. Scottie Scheffler here on 5. 1 over at this point. This one just misses to save par. The putter throw from Scheffler. World's #1 in danger of missing the cut. He's 5 over. Xander Schauffele, as mentioned, he's moving up the leaderboard on 10 for birdie. Radar lock like he's Maverick. He finished 1 under for Friday. Also surging up the board, Bryson DeChambeau. Bryson, 3 under on Thursday. He shot a 69 on Friday. DeChambeau went into the clubhouse tied for second. But let's take a look at the rest of the leaderboard. Ludwig Aberg sits alone atop the field. He's 2 under for the day and 6 under altogether. Patrick Cantlay, a stroke behind, tied with 1 under. And at 8 golfers also tied at 1 under, sitting to round out the top 10. That includes Schauffele and Sergio Garcia. Don't forget, we will be at the golf course live June 20th, 3 to 6:30 p.m. for all of our coverage of the Dick's Open from the En-Joie Golf Club in Endicott, New York. Make sure to check out the WBNG webpage leading up to that for all of our coverage. NFL news, the Buffalo Bills finished up a mandatory minicamp ahead of their break before training camp begins. The Bills are coming back and breaking traditions this offseason, though, it seems. Bills head coach Sean McDermott electing to use the 3rd practice day of minicamp instead of canceling the final day like they have done in past seasons, according to Sports Illustrated. McDermott is breaking the norms because of the amount of new players on this year's roster. Only 8 returning starters on the offensive side and defensive side combined. McDermott saying, quote, a high percentage of new players, new faces. So the more reps we can get, the better, end quote. The 2023 AFC East champs will have 5 weeks off before training camp begins on July 3rd. And finally, WNBA superstar rookie Caitlin Clark back in the news after she responded to people online using her name to promote both racism and sexism. The Indiana Fever guard said, it's both disappointing and not acceptable. Clark has been in the news since being drafted to the WNBA for interactions with opposing players, as well as her teammates, and most recently for not being selected for Team USA for the Paris Summer Olympics.
This league is a league I grew up admiring and wanting to be a part of. Like, some of the women in this league were my biggest idols and role models growing up and helped me want to achieve this moment right here that I get to play in every single night. So just treating every single woman in this league with the same amount of respect, I think is just a basic human thing that everybody should do.
And, of course, Audrey, we'll have Rumble Pony highlights at 10 and 11 for you.
All right, awesome. Thank you, Zach. And don't go anywhere. We have one final story next.